Hey everyone, welcome to Review Time. I'm your host Islip, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Transformers Thrilling 30 Decepticon Doubledealer. Now you can see he's not in the box, and that's because I took him out the box. And before we go any further, I'll show you the box for Blitzwing, since I actually have an extra box. And you can see they're different. Even the card, the bubbles are different than each other. So, yeah, there's that. Otherwise, they're about the same design box. For some reason, they have his wings upturned here, which you can't do unless you pop them out, and that's cheating. So, you know, whatever. Anyway, we'll move this over. Concentrate on the box. You can see all three of his versions: jet mode and tank mode and launching missiles and stuff. And yeah, now he's supposed to be a Decepticon here. If you watch a Master Force show, Doubledealer is actually called Double Clouder, and he turns into a giant. He turns from a robot into a giant. He turns from an armored missile launcher thing, and depending on which Master Force suit he puts on, which Godmaster Power Master suit basically he puts on will determine whether or not he turns into a Decepticon or an Autobot. The robot is an Autobot, and when he turns into the giant buzzard, he's a Decepticon. So, and I think when he turns into the Bat Power Master, that turns into the engine, that turns him into the Vulture, and the human one turns him into the Autobot. He ends up actually working for the Destrons or the Decepticons, but by the end of it, spoiler alert, he ends up being an Autobot. And that's that. So you got your tech specs and all that stuff. I don't care about all that, but it's nice that it's there. I'm not gonna lie, it's nice that it's there. And here we go. We have Doubledealer in what would have been his bird mode, his avian mode. We'll go with, it's a jet with a sort of a sharky kind of look to it. I like it. It could have been worse. They could have also made Overlord out of this very easily. And a matter of fact, I think somebody made a head for it, or made a head for this so that you could be Overlord. It's a nice little jet. Here he is next to Blitzwing, which is what this mode was made from. And you can see that they're not just similar. They're, aside from paints, and at least in this mode, they're exactly the same. The only difference is the paint. The weapon storage is the same. Everything is... everything is the same. It's just that it's colored differently. The nose... Well, no, they're both soft plastic, but this one feels a little harder, I guess? I don't know. But yeah, and you can see he's got his Decepticon symbol right there, if I can get it to focus. So, yeah. So let's get him changed into his tank mode. We'll go with tank mode. Be right back. And here we go with the tank mode. So here's the tank mode for Doubledealer. And sorry if the white's a little bright. That's the light behind me. And it's just a recolored version of the other tank from the Blitzwing tank. It looks pretty decent. It's got wheels on the bottom, so it sort of kind of rolls. Okay. Yeah, kind of sort of. Yeah, it rolls. And the torque does spin around, and you can make it raise up by doing that. So, there's that. And here is Blitzwing. And you can see exactly the same. The only differences, again, are the colors. But otherwise, exactly the same. I don't know why his missile sticks out. Okay, there we go. I didn't have a push in away. I'm going to say. But, yeah, exactly the same. And weapon storage is exactly the same for both. Take the gun, put it on top of here, and then stick it on there. If you want to, you can put it on the side if you want to, but I don't. And again, you can do the same thing with this. This on here. It's probably would have been easier if I would have done it the other way around. Put it on here. And now I have two versions of Blitzwing. One that I custom to one that I didn't. So I've got an extra gun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the gun from Blitzwing and give him the silver gun. Because why not? And give him an extra gun. And so since now there's two guns, you can take them and stick them on the sides. Because stick them on the sides in the same direction. Because why not? Let's give him extra weapons. So you've got that, and that looks pretty cool. Now, problem I have. He's an Autobot in this mode. Now, this mode would be the missile launcher mode, which wasn't an Autobot or a Decepticon. It had no insignias. So this shouldn't have any insignias, and the robot mode should have the Autobot insignia. But, yeah, that's neither here nor there. Well, I guess that is here or there, but otherwise, I mean, it's still a pretty decent tank mode. Let's make sure this is, yeah, pretty decent tank mode. I think they get away with it. I like it. So I'll be back with the robot mode. Alrighty, and here we go with the robot mode for Double Clouder, or Doubledealer. And I can see this is the mold they use for the Cloud Starscream, because I can tell just by the head. They used this head with this body, and okay. And here is Blitzwing, and yeah. I always didn't like the way this Blitzwing face looked. It looks like he's got the mumps or something. But anyway, that's besides the point. You can see, with the exception of the heads, they're the exact same mold. They both look good. I didn't show this, I forgot to, but they both have opening cockpits. And, yeah. So, he's got the extra gun right there on his back. I think I will go ahead and not pop these off. That's great. I guess they don't want to go backwards. They would have to go forwards. To give them some sort of difference. Which means I wouldn't be able to put the arms out, but I could do this and, whoops, there. So this way there's at least a little difference. I mean, you know, a little bit. But, yeah. Now, I like it. I got them for, it was like $20. I'm pretty sure you can get them for cheaper someplace else, like Ross's or whatever. But I got them for $20, and I'm happy that I got them. So I've got these two guys, plus I have my custom. I'm probably gonna pick up more of this mold if I can, and repaint them into the other figures I need to. But anyway, that's that. I like this figure. I know you've probably already seen a million of these videos for Doubledealer. I almost said Double Clouder again. Doubledealer. But yeah, now see, this guy should have had the Autobot symbol. Actually, they could have just put it right there. That would have made more sense. Just put it right there. He'd been an Autobot. As a plane and as the tank, you don't see. Oh, do you? No, you don't see this side of the figure. So, but that's something I can probably fix myself. So anyway, I'm Islip, and that's it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good morning, Cybertron! With your hosts, Kingston 333, Adam, Oscar, Max Ross Linden, and for Mercy, Holson, it is 9 9s, T2 RX6, Skullface, Rain 9, Iceland Coco Liso, Dr. What, and Blunghole, the tapeworm of Unicron.